windup that he has to be really careful with.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Striding in once again, Travis d'Arnaud. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Mets. They're looking up at a 9. Giancarlo Stanton now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as this lead got even wider.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he rips it on the ground to second. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Here's Corey Seager. He swings and lines it to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Mike Zunino. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now. On to first, and they get the double play. But the Mariners add to their lead thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Mariners 10 and the Mets nothing. Here's Robbie Cano now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
Hit in the air out toward left. Trout has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Jay Bruce now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Digging in once again, Yangervis Solarte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Fastball in there for a called strike. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
Tell you what, 100 pitches and he gets through the 8th inning. He's run out of bullets, but he's done his job. Now it's time to turn over the bullpen. I don't think we'll see him in the 9th, but if he gets through the 8th, that's a nice job. Well, every at bat counts. I mean, it's a nice piece of hitting. It's late in the game and obviously a losing cause. but I'll take my single.
Brandon Nimmo will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Nimmo.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after a strong 7 2/3 here as he'll hope the bullpen can get the final 4 outs to secure his victory. Hunter Strickland comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Ready once again, Gavin Cecchini, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on. Sun Hwan-Oh enters from the pen
now
to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Sun Hwan-Oh.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A high fastball is in there. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikes.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2 left for the Mets. Starting to look bleak. Josh Edgen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Digging in to try it again, Joel Koo. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bruce has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. Gerard Dyson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Gerard Dyson.
Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Cano comes up with it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, this bunt's part of his game. You know he can fly, and everybody on the field's anticipating it, but he dropped it in the perfect spot.
Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Dyson off for second. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, very weakly on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off. Tony Watson comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Tony Watson.
Ready for another chance? Michael Conforto. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Coming to the plate now, Yoenis Cespedes, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Lucas Duda now as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this is cut on and missed, so the Mets are down to their final strike now. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now, this is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. Seattle with a big 17-hit attack. Homer Bailey struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.